Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now a play fake, and it's gone. The left side completion to Jones. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first.
The Falcons are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
You look at this defense for the Vikings.
They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
We know it's only Week 1, but the results are pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
Touchdown! Aaron Jones, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
The extra point up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I know we spent a lot of time talking about how the defensive backs read routes and make plays on the football. How about a good linebacker? Feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play, and knocks it away. Really well done.
2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down.
This is DeAndre Swift, who, of course, played just up the road in Athens.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football, overtime, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive lineman.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson and Devo. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Devondre Campbell, nice play to get in there and drop him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. He'll get this off to Swift. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Well, this defense for the Falcons, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
2nd and 2. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Christopher Dunn on for the extra point.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Goff going to shift him around.
And 12 at the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now he's flushed out right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
That's an early scramble to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Now Brown. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards.
And it will be Vikings ball 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 3. A hit as
as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. Still going.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Goff. Touchdown, Falcons!
Garrett Wilson.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Play action. It's Goff.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
Back to the air. Goff on second down.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's first and 10.
Hold on.
Goff now to throw. They'll roll him out right. That's complete right around the 8. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
The ball on the 8 still could get a first down technically. Second and 7.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Gone. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
On the set.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, They threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's 2nd and 8. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. They'll look to throw here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Man, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now.
Ready.
On second down, Swift. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Well, a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Goff's throw complete to Freiermuth. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 47 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 9-yard line.
Here's Goff. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Falcons are able to widen their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Falcons are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Goff now looks to throw. He finds Wilson. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And it gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. Now Goff. He completes it to Wilson. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Goff. Drops it to Jones in the flat. So nothing doing there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. And now they're in the hurry up.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Now Goff. Flush to his right. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Goff. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Ready.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
At the 38-yard line.
Hey.
St. Brown in motion right. 2nd down and inches. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick here is good. And that will close the gap down to 14. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get this off to Swift. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try it now with Swift. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Back to throw here. He's going deep for Brown. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Falcons are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
That's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead. And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
Rick Flair.
Off play action. Here's Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
14.
Now Goff on first down. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 47-yard line.
Play action. It's Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Got a man here. It's Wilson. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. Mike
Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, zero nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll drop to throw. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And loss St. Brown. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Here's a handoff to Swift running left.
And some room to run now. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
82 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
First down, and they go with Swift again.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Matthew Judon in there to take him down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here's Christopher Dunn now for the field goal.
From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a play fake, and it's gone.
That is caught by Dell.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Vikings are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Down.
A handoff, Swift running to the left. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. A first down run by Jones, not going to work out as he's hit and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
12 yards on the play leads to 3rd down and 1.
DC. What's up?
They'll try and run for it with Jones. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here. Not done in the 4th. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Quick, yellow.
Now a give, right side, Swift. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Ready?
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
This offense so far on third down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Swift. Going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. 2nd and 1. zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good. Here's Dunn now as he'll run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. The second down and 10 for him, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. This defense making some plays right now, aren't they?
And they look like a group that really locked in before this series started. Read their scouting reports, got back to reading their keys, and playing with excellent leverage up front.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This one an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Sauce Gardner puts it on. And the Falcons have just about sewn up this football game. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. And it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around a training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They'll go again to Jones. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
So So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for the Falcons, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage.